Hi, my name is Bernard Looney, and my job today is to answer some of the questions that are out there about BP and our strategy. Question from Ginny on LinkedIn. Ginny's question is, how can you help the world get to net zero while still producing oil and gas? And let me just start by saying that for the avoidance of doubt, we need to acknowledge some core facts, and that, of course, is that climate change is real. The world does have a carbon budget. We've said this for some time. That carbon budget is running out, and it's actually running out quite fast. So what the world needs, obviously, is for emissions to fall, and actually for emissions to fall quite dramatically, which is why last year, on February 2020, we set a net zero ambition and actually a bold new strategy to deliver on that, which I would urge you and ask you to check out on bp.com. But to Ginny's question specifically, let me just say three things, if I may. The first is that in almost any published net zero scenario, and I'm not talking about scenarios that are published by BP now, but by others such as the IPCC, oil and gas remains a part of the energy mix in 2050, much less, of course, than today, but still there. And one reason for that is because of the role that natural gas can play in helping the world get off of coal, and also because transitions of this scale, and this is enormous scale, take time. Now, second, at BP, Ginny, our plan is unique in that we plan to produce far less oil and gas over time, and actually around 40% less by 2030. And then third, our plan is to massively ramp up our low carbon spend, increasing it tenfold by 2030. And that's a significant rebalancing, less high carbon and more low carbon. But for transparency, we'll still be putting roughly half of our annual spend into oil and gas by 2030. And that's important because the money that we make from oil and gas is what finances our transformation. And without it, we simply couldn't make the change. So I hope that helps explain the role oil and gas plays in our strategy and how it is consistent, I believe, with our path towards net zero.